Today's unboxing is another brand that has more natural, sustainable products. Today we are unboxing Linennaive. Hi everybody, I'm Leandra. Welcome or welcome back. I'm glad you could join me for this unboxing today. We're doing another brand that I've been looking at for a year or two and really wanting to try, and just finally decided it was time to take the plunge. So today we are trying Linennaive. Linennaive offers linen dresses, and I believe they have some wool things as well, and they're committed to sustainability. So according to their website, they kind of skip the middleman. They go to the tradesmen, they try to pay them a fair wage, and then they sell the product directly to you so that the tradesmen are making more, you're getting charged less, they're making profit, and everybody wins. So that is something that drew my eye about this brand. And then obviously they have a lot of styles that are very reminiscent of the Regency era, the Renaissance era. When things are beautiful and sustainable and natural, I mean, that's my jam. That's exactly what I'm looking for right now. For this unboxing, we're going to be doing 3 pieces from Linennaive, and the size range runs from extra small all the way to 3XL. That's their typical size range for their products. I went ahead and ordered the extra small. I'm expecting it to probably be a little bit big because of the way that linen fits, because of the way that linen hangs. I'm just expecting that it will be a little bit big. I hope it's not, but if it is, it won't be a surprise. I've kind of already made up in my mind that I'll be tailoring these pieces. So yeah, hopefully I'll be pleasantly surprised there. The first piece that I ordered was the Phoenix Regency dress. Now I got this dress in coral, which to me looks like kind of a rusty brown color, and I'm excited about that because that is one of my favorite colors. The second piece that I ordered is the Hilma Regency corset dress, and this just looked so lovely and feminine, and I know it says Regency, but it really reminded me of a medieval era dress. It was so pretty, so I got it in the Misty Rose, and this piece was actually on sale because I think it's probably getting down to the very last few pieces that they have of that one, so I saved a little bit extra on this one. And then the third piece that I ordered is the Jane hooded coat dress. Now, they had it in brown and red, and as much as I loved the red, and I think that it would make for beautiful photos and be perfect at Christmas time, I know that for the rest of the year and just what goes with my wardrobe, brown was going to be the best bet. So I did order that dress in brown. So my order has arrived. The first 2 pieces shipped and arrived within 2 weeks. The third piece, which is the coat, is actually still in production, so it has not shipped yet. It might take another couple weeks on that one, but I wanted to go ahead and get these opened and tried on today. So, Phoenix dress first up. So I'm gonna pause really quickly and apologize if you can hear the cheeping. We have chicks again. It is that time of year. It's time to get baby chicks, and they've been fed, they've been watered, they're warm, but it's their first day here, so they're a little nervous, I think, and they are just making tons of noise. So if you hear the cheeping, that's the baby chicks. So the Phoenix dress, and you know, the description said coral. Looking at it, it was definitely like a rust color. Coral to me is an orange color, looks like seashells. This definitely looks like rust to me. It feels like linen. It's a good weight. For this dress, there is a corset at the back so you can tighten and make it more fitted, which I think is going to come in really handy if it is a little loose. And then there's a little corset lacing at the sleeves for a little nice detail. Looks like you have a little bit of elastic at the back and of course on the sleeves. And like most linen dresses, this is unlined because linen is, I don't want to say it's a heavy fabric, but it is a heavier fabric, definitely heavier than cotton. And when you put a lining in there, sometimes it's just too bulky. Next up is the Hilma dress. And I do love this color pink. I'm so glad it looks true to the pictures. It looks exactly like I was hoping that it would. And this is definitely going to be like a spring summer dress because it just feels lighter. I can tell it's a shorter dress. There's shorter sleeves. It just feels like there's less to it. So it's going to be perfect for the upcoming warmer weather. Hopefully warmer weather's coming eventually. I love all of the pleating around the bodice here, around the waist. So it gives you a nice fitted waist. and then it flows out into this full skirt. The corset here is at the front, across the chest, and then you have some faux buttons that run down the rest of the bodice, and a zipper in the back instead of the other, I believe, is just a pullover dress. I did not find a zipper in it yet. And like the other, around the back of the bodice and on the sleeves, you've got some elastic, and then the bottoms of the sleeves have no elastic. And once again, it's not lined because, again, still that same linen fabric that's going to be a little too heavy for lining. So nothing has changed in my house. It's been too cold to do any kind of renovation work. So everything's still torn up, and I think what we'll do is just run outside and try these dresses on. Thoughts on these dresses? Definitely the first dress, the coral with the long sleeves, was a much better fit because you had that corset at the waist and you could kind of cinch it in. This one feels just a little bit big here in the bust, but overall, both of these dresses feel very comfortable, very nice. I think the fit actually is pretty good as far as like this one will definitely be more of a summer dress, so it's fine that it's a looser fit because you don't want tight clothes in summer, it's too hot. The other dress, I will say, when I put on that coral dress, and I'm sure that you can relate, I think everybody's had that time where they just look at everything in their closet and go, none of this feels right. It doesn't feel like it fits right. It doesn't feel like it looks right. Like none of it feels like me. And putting on that dress, I felt like this is me. Like I felt at home in this dress. So I can say with all honesty and with all certainty, I will most likely buy more dresses from this brand because I've been so pleased with these dresses. Trying on these dresses was really wonderful. I am really, really happy with these pieces. Well, that was a heck of a wait. 3 months actually have passed since I placed my order until the final piece in the order has arrived. What I ordered was a beautiful brown linen jacket slash coat, and I ordered it in January. We are now well into spring, hurtling towards summer, so I know that this is actually not going to get worn for about 6 months now. I do not recall seeing anywhere in the listing that this was a pre-order or pre-sale item, so I didn't go back and double check either. So I'm just going to say pay close attention when you're ordering to make sure that you are not going to have an incredibly long wait, because 3 months is a long time to wait for a piece of clothing which is now out of season and I won't be able to wear. So just pay attention when you're shopping on the website to that sort of thing. Also want to mention, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but my roosters are going crazy out there because I have a ton of roosters right now. And there's some construction work going on out there, so if you hear lots of noise, it's just one of those days. But I've waited 3 months for this, so we're not waiting anymore. So, I did very much love in the pictures how this jacket, it has a hood, and it has these ties down the front, and it just looks like a fairy tale, like a storybook cloak, you know, somebody wandering through the forest or whatever. Having said all that, and having waited for 3 months, this jacket does seem really, really beautiful. It's nice and long. I do love the ties down the front, and the sleeves have these beautiful button details on them. So it looks really gorgeous, and it is fairly lightweight, so it would be a great autumn and spring kind of jacket. Probably not great for the dead of winter, but we'll see. All right, so let's try on this brown hooded jacket from Linennaive. Sleeves are a little snug to get on over this dress. I don't even think I can reach up there to pull the sleeves down. So yeah, sleeves are a little snug to get on over my dress, but now that it's on, I think it looks really great. Was it worth the wait? Yeah, I think it was worth the wait. I mean, I'm really disappointed that I'm not going to be able to wear it for like 6 months. I hate it when things sit in my closet or in a storage tub because they're out of season. I really like to get the most wear out of my clothes possible, but this is really gorgeous, and it really has not just a fairy book feel, but almost like a Regency sort of Jane Austen feel to it. And it does have pockets, which is awesome because it makes it more practical as a coat. But yeah, yeah, I think it was worth the wait. I think this is really pretty. And even though it did take a bit, and I'm an extremely impatient person, I think it was worth it. I think it was worth the cost. I think it was worth the wait. It's a really lovely jacket. And I am looking forward to wearing it when autumn finally does roll around again. So final thoughts on this jacket. I love it. I actually really do love it. And I'm glad, I'm glad that I loved it so much because I was a little bit put out about how long it took to get here, to the point where I almost was ready to write to Linennaive and say, either cancel my order or let me switch it over to something else because I've waited so long, I'm kind of rethinking the decision. I don't need another coat, but now that it's here, I am really, really glad that I waited for it because it is very unique. It's unlike anything else that I own, and I think it is really just a darling piece that's going to be great for my wardrobe. Final thoughts about Linennaive overall. I had a very positive experience with everything that I ordered. Everything was very lovely and well made. As I mentioned more than once, the wait time was a little bit longer than expected, but in the end, I'm glad because I think this is a really gorgeous piece and I think it was worth it. I think that I definitely will go back and get more pieces in the future. I am trying to downsize my wardrobe a bit and really only have essentials, but pieces like this that are so unique, I think are really always in style. So I'm excited to see what they have to offer in the coming days, and we'll definitely be adding at least another piece or two from their collection. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will leave the links for all of the things that we reviewed in this video and for Linennaive, as well as for my blog and my Instagram in the description. And any promo codes that I come across, I will also leave in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.